Alright everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you with another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This time around, I got a game for you guys on Concealed Hill. It's going to be from the semi-finals of my tournament, which I've held this Saturday. So we got Value Snack spawning as the green undead player at the bottom left location of this map. He will be facing Governor, who is spawning as the blue undead on the top right. It's gonna be undead versus undead, and this map is of course Concealed Hill, which was introduced a few years ago, as of late. This is a map which contains 2 goblin merchants, 2 goblin labs for each players. This is Fountain. This is one of the maps that still has a fountain, and apart from that, no mercenary camps, 1 gold mine for each of the players, and there is a gold mine in the middle as well, which can be contested. Has very few green camps, and well, very few camps in general. We got the undead player Value Snack, green undead, opening up with Crypt First build order, and on the top we got Governor opening up with Hero First. Governor opening up with a Lich. Lich is going to be an interesting choice against undead versus undead. It appears that Governor may go for mass ghouls. That is one strategy that you go for whenever you go for a Lich. And on the bottom, I wouldn't really say anything too very special over here. I would most likely predict a Death Knight coming in. You got a Scout Acolyte for Governor heading in towards Value Snack's base. Value Snack gotta be careful when that Acolyte reaches there. Acolytes can be super annoying. We have seen some Acolyte kills as well as of late. Those are super annoying. You gotta be careful on them. And the Acolyte going towards the inner side of the base, just going to detect the buildings and stuff, and then hightail out, it appears. And there's one more thing that you can do potentially whenever you're going for Lich first and Mass Ghoul, is that keep your Acolyte around the base of your enemy. You got Blight over there, just put down the Ziggurat and turn that into a tower. That is one potential strategy that you can use for a late hero type build, which Value Snack has opted for. First Fiend is out, and he's gonna go right after that Acolyte. Acolyte gonna hightail away. It appears that Acolyte will wait in this location for a bit. It can go towards the fountain to regenerate. Not like the Acolyte has too much of the HP to regenerate anyways. And Lich is right here. Gonna creep out this green camp. After that, perhaps head in towards the enemy. Value Snack already out with the hero, and gonna go out after the Acolyte a bit scared away, and then go after the green camp. Lich at almost halfway through level 2. Teching is coming up here, teching at the basically teching at the same time. So nobody's gonna be delayed for their tier 2, it appears. Here he comes. Governor heading in. He's going to cause some distraction here, going right after those Acolytes. He has Frost Nova as a first spell. There goes one Frost Nova, killing one Acolyte, going for another one. Has hit focused away, and there's a beautiful Death Coil to save that Acolyte. Value Snack is in his base. He's gonna do everything he can to counter this early aggression. And oh, a second Acolyte got taken out, and Value Snack has no Scout Acolyte. So basically, all the Acolytes that he loses right now, they won't be coming back until the Necropolis is upgraded into the Hall of Dead. So 2 kills is a big deal. Level 2 on that Death Knight. But then again, your gold supply is hindered.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich retreating back to the base, and it appears that the ghouls are creeping solo. Yep, the ghouls are creeping over there without the hero. That's gonna elevate the hero to level 2 without being there to begin with. There you go. What item is that though? Claws of Attack plus 6. That's a great item for a Lich. And that pesky Acolyte finally being slain by Value Snack. Value Snack heading towards the expansion location. It appears he wants to check up. Before that, he's going to creep out this camp. After that, he's gonna go to the expansion location, gonna check up for any kind of expansion attempts. And what do we have here? Governor gonna kill a critter, spawn that into a skeleton warrior, and also going to use dark ritual. So there's no frost armor over here. Frost armor is something that you may want to go for as Lich, but and again, dark ritual is kind of necessary since your Lich is solo over there. Now you got a mantle of intelligence +3 intelligence type hero. You get the plus on the attack as well, so
Player's forces
pretty
are
good.
under attack.
Both of the heroes on each side are almost level 3 right now, at least cross level 2.5. All of that is ready, and now he's gonna be able to create those acolytes that were missing from the gold mine. Governor heading in for another green camp. That's going to get his hero to level 3, and also gonna give him a full stash of items. On the other side, Value Snack, while he's not quite behind on levels, and he just killed a critter for no kind of reason. I guess he's just going to deny that to his enemies since he doesn't have a Rod of Necromancy for his own. Maybe the charges went out and he didn't buy it again, because he definitely had early in the game. He had a few skeleton warriors of his own trying to defend the base when the early aggression came in with the Lich. He will be done creeping at this camp, and that's going to give him level 3 on the Death Knight, and also gives him access to the item shop at any time he wants to go there. And what do we have here back at the base? We got a Death Knight coming in for Governor. Governor also dropping a Slaughterhouse. Lich is kind of in a dangerous spot over there. Got a nice Death Coil. I'm gonna say Frost Nova. He got a nice Frost Nova, and nice Death Coil by Value Snack as well. And oh damn! Look at that damage, man. Lich level 3, Frost Nova level 2. That can deal a good amount of damage. You gotta be careful against that. And we got Illusionary Death Knight here. That's just gonna be stationed over there, just to check up any kind of expansion attempts, perhaps. And Governor, I mean, Governor getting a Death Knight for himself that just bought a Rod of Necromancy is heading in towards the Lich. Lich is going to be super annoying, it appears. It does have boots of speed. That's going to be giving him the extra speed that he needs to run across the map and just be super annoying. Death Knight, even despite of the Unholy Aura, won't be able to keep up with it. Here comes the Death Knight for Governor. Governor so far had the Lich in, and it was pretty squishy, could have been attacked super easily, but now he has a Death Knight for the support. Death Knight Death Coil is going to be super amazing, and as soon as he gets his Death Knight to level 2, that purpose of the Unholy Aura will also be fulfilled for this undead army. Uh-oh. Perhaps looking for another Frost Nova. Has an extra acolyte trained. It appears that that's gonna be a scout, or it's gonna be stationed somewhere here to try and get an expansion for himself. So we got a Lich out for Value Snack as well, finally. Gonna pass a few items to it. Circlet of Nobility. No. Fourth Ziggurat. Should drop it down pretty soon. He's gonna be capped in a bit. The next unit that he trains may cap him. We got Governor creeping out his expansion location with the Death Knight. Solo creeping it with the Death Knight, and Lich. Okay, Lich is in again. Lich is gonna steal the experience over there. Shouldn't really get the Lich in because that was a good potential to try and get the Death Knight to level 2, and there was a Skeleton Warrior for green as well, so Value Snack spotting that, and oh, we got a battle coming in! Going after those fiends with those ghouls, man, and those ghouls are dealing some heavy amount of damage, and also that Frost Nova going on both of the units. Level 2 on the Death Knight for Governor. Value Snack has to be super careful, and oh, there's a Dreadlord out as well. Sleep being used on the Death Knight, and Lich being taken out! Value Snack just lost his Lich. And he's gonna go after those fiends. There may be another Sleep incoming, but no, there's gonna be a Frost Nova incoming. That Obsidian statue is in a pretty dire situation. Unholy Aura is coming into play, and uh-oh, sleep and surround, and the Death Knight will TP away. Uh-oh, get that damage, man. Crypt Fiends are pretty strong. You got like 550 HP, and that Fiend was definitely with more than 50% HP. Got one Frost Nova off of it, and that was below, I don't know, that was like below 100 HP or something, and then the Focus Fire just took it away. Also the Lich with the Orb of Corruption, that Orb of Corruption negative armor effect helps you out so much. Expansion is almost up for Governor, and Value Snack does have knowledge of the expansion because he did have Skeleton Warrior around there, and he has a Skeleton Warrior over here as well. It appears that, uh-oh, this is not what Governor should be careful of that, and Governor probably noticed it by now that this Death Knight is not the real thing, because it did attack one of his units once, and that kind of gives away to most players that, okay, this is probably an illusion. He is still going to take the big risk of creeping this red camp here in the middle, knowing that Value Snack can just actually come in and try to jack him, try to harass him, and if he fails, that's going to be really miserable for him. But he's going to take the chance, and he even got the big item from the big guy, and sadly for Governor, the big item was Legion Tomb Horn, which basically is Unholy Aura, so that's really of no use to it. It's probably gonna sell it off at the item shop, and that's gonna be giving him around 300 gold, which is not bad at all, I guess. Can use 300 gold.
Players' forces are under attack.
Alright, Governor heading in. He's gonna go after those Acolytes once again. Uh-oh, dangerous Frost Nova. And gonna surround those Acolytes with the ghouls over there. Taking damage from the Nerubian towers, but also dealing damage. And Value Snack, what's he doing? He gotta pull away those Acolytes. This is looking very bad. Value Snack losing all 5 Acolytes. And he's not even retraining anything yet. And what's he doing? Governor is gonna try and destroy the Haunted Gold Mine. If he manages to do that, that's gonna be a long way for Value Snack to get any kind of gold income back to his account. And Governor gonna use the TP to go back to his base. He's gonna be able to destroy the building? No. 1 or 2 more hits would have destroyed Value Snack's building, the Haunted Gold Mine, and Value Snack would have had no gold income in that case. GB says this guy is good. Yes, I would agree. This guy is really good. Governor gonna creep out a Goblin lab camp. Value Snack was at that same camp for some reason, but he seems to be changing direction, going back at his base. It appears that Value Snack is having some doubts. He got a Dark Ranger for himself, which I'm not sure when he picked it up, whether he had it in the last fight or not, I'm not sure of that, but nonetheless he has it now. Should concentrate on trying to level up the Lich and the Dark Ranger. Level 3 heroes would be something that you can use to your advantage. Dark Ranger may just be the answer to the Dreadlord. The Silence can be super useful, but this first spell that Value Snack went for is not Silence, but Black Arrow. So Black Arrow gonna be used over here against the ghouls. That can be useful, and oh, this Lich is weak. Lich does have the TP, so I guess it's gonna be fine. And Death Knight is also lurking around, so Death Knight can definitely use Death Coil to try and heal away the Lich. There we go, Death Coil, and that Lich is healed. Value Snack forced back to his base, and Governor gonna go back to his base as well. He's gonna kill a Skeleton Warrior on the way back though. So I did some tweaking in my driver stuff, and it appears that it kind of worked out. I have literally faced 0 lag so far. What I'm using right now is the NVIDIA Studio drivers that comes into your NVIDIA GeForce Experience auto updater thing. So it's actually working pretty well with Warcraft. I mean, we have to be specific. I'm talking about just Warcraft right now. Like, it's been terrible as far as Warcraft was concerned, because of well, reasons. Despite of being a pretty old game, and well, yeah, then again you also have something called Reforged that kind of ruined a lot of stuff. But I have been getting a lot of graphical lag in Warcraft ever since patch 1.29. In Reforged, most of the issues was fixed, and well, hopefully most of the issues are fixed with the driver as well. So anyways, enough about me. We got Governor is going in with an army of 70, and Valuesnag only has an army of 46 right now, and he has no intention of breaking up. He has no 6 Ziggurat in there, and sleep on that Death Knight once he be taken out. Level 3 for Governor's Death Knight, and there's absolutely no way that Valuesnag is gonna topple away Governor's this attempt over here. Governor's assault over here. Governor is gonna take this game away from what I can understand, because there's no way he can beat a 70-foot army. GG. There we go. So, a good game, well played by both players. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. For the guys watching it at the video, this would be all for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. For the guys on the stream, don't go anywhere, because the night is still left.